guys, what is going on, everybody? My name's Blitzwinger, ladies and gents. Welcome on back to a brand new LEGO Worlds update. And today we are going to be discussing the announcement of the first paid DLC pack for LEGO Worlds, and this is the Classic Space DLC pack, which is, of course, coming very, very soon. So this was something that was announced at E3, and it is looking fantastically cool. I know what you're saying. At this point, there were already people tweeting me, already people messaging me, telling me, Blitz, how could they possibly charge for DLC? This is ridiculous. That's what happens when you give people away stuff for free for a while. They get used to just getting it for free. But guess what? In my opinion, I think this is perfectly fair. This is perfectly understandable because look, LEGO Worlds was a game that is already not a full price game. And we've been getting a lot of really cool little updates to the title in terms of, for example, the previous DLC of the Nexo Knights. Being able to get all of the Nexo Knights for absolutely free is super duper cool, at least in my opinion, and I think the opinion of many others who own the game. And now they introduce, of course, a paid DLC pack as well. To me personally, I think that this is fair. If this is the way that they can continue to promote the game and continue to give us both free and paid stuff, I think that's a good idea. In fact, I know some people know already of another announcement that was made of free DLC that will be coming to the game, a free brand new mode that will be coming to the game, and I will discuss that on an upcoming Blitz News video, probably maybe later on today or tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. But again, that's my entire point, is that you can't possibly give away the content always for free. So if they can and have to charge for some things in order to then also give us more free stuff as well, I think that is perfectly reasonable and understandable. Now, do I think that this is a good idea for a DLC pack? I think so, because I could see, first of all, the people that were at the actual event, a lot of people were stoked about the Classic Space DLC pack. They had one old school set on display, which was really, really cool. I really love the fact that the actual pack has some cool, unique, and very classic, obviously, space pieces. So I think that that's really, really quite cool. For example, we have what was the name of that vehicle? I think the Space Cruiser, I'm pretty sure, like a really old school set. So that's very awesome. I also really love the fact that they went ahead and showed the fact that Pugsy is going to be converted to a space version, so he's gonna go from, you know, the typical orange color that we have for him in design to the bluish kind of classic space set looking Pugsy, which is awesome because I think that would be really cool if in the future we'll get those types of actual redesigns of Pugsy. So for example, maybe with even Nexo Knights, it would have been cool if they could have converted Pugsy to look like he's inspired from the Nexo Knights world. So I think that's a cool idea. Very neat to see. We didn't really get too much other details as far as specifics for the DLC pack. So like we know that, for example, it will include some of those vehicles. The actual trailer, I think, was really cool. So you guys can check that out. I've already seen it a couple of times, so I don't want to like be reacting to it, even though I already know what to expect. They have the classic alien in there. So that's a really cool thing where at some point the Space Explorer character takes a picture of him. So we have the classic space minifigures in blue and red. At least those are the ones that we see. Oh, and the white outfit is in there as well. I forgot. So you have those outfits in there and those minifigures in there. So I think that's really, really, really cool. And very neat to see. We have a whole bunch of different like rocket ships and just different things that got pulled from the classic space setups. So I think that that's really cool. Now, as far as how will this DLC pack be released in terms of pricing, timing, so on and so forth? We actually did not receive that information. I know that a lot of people were wondering whether or not the DLC pack would become available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, and I can confirm that yes, it will be available on all of them. In fact, I'm pretty sure if you pay attention to the trailer, at the end of the trailer, I think they have the logos for all three of them. So I don't know why there were so many people asking me about that, but I know that while I was at the show, many people were messaging me saying, hey, please ask if it's going to come to the Xbox One and PC as well. And I'm 99% certain that they are, because I almost specifically remember seeing the logos there and having asked the folks that are working on the game, hey, is this going to be available on other consoles? And they said yes. So this will, of course, be the first paid DLC, as I mentioned at the top of this thing. We don't know how much. I think that will also be very important because we don't know the pricing yet. I'm hopeful it will be $5 or less, because considering the game is like $30, I think that would be a very fair price for something like this, $5 or less. But I guess time will tell. And I think that will really be the thing that makes or breaks the success of this DLC pack, is where is it priced? Like if it's at $3, I think it could be a very, very big success for them, because I think there's enough people who enjoy LEGO Worlds and would be willing to fork over another $3 to get access to new characters, spaceships, a new version of Pugsy, and a whole bunch of different set pieces and decorative pieces that they could work on their world. So I think that's fair. But if it's closer to, let's say, $10, and from what we saw is there, I think that becomes a lot more difficult to justify that price point. But I guess time will tell, and we'll see how things unfold. Thank you guys so very much for watching today's Blitz News update. Of course, if you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit that like button. That is always very highly appreciated. I will hopefully catch you guys here on the next one. Peace out. I'll see you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.